4 people safe and back on dry land after a U.S. Coast Guard rescue.
Earlier, we heard from members of the Coast Guard involved in that rescue. Now, new at 6, we're hearing from the family after their voyage this morning stretched on for hours longer than they intended. Noah Noble starts us off live.
Yeah, good evening, guys. This 11-hour fishing trip turned into a 30-hour disaster when the family got stranded out in the middle of the Gulf with no way to reach out for help. It just goes to show you can never be too prepared when out on the water.
My dad was trying to catch some red snapper for my family, and then after we got done fishing, we tried to head back to land, but then we broke down in the middle of nowhere and the boat wouldn't start.
Nearly 30 hours after launching from past Christian Harbor, this family of 4 is thankful to be back on land. Monday, they left the Mississippi Sound in a 17-foot skiff, headed for Chandelier Island. That's about 40 miles south of Biloxi. When they finally arrived, trouble began.
We ran aground and took on a lot of water, and that's where I burned up most of the gas trying to get it on the plane and get the water out. Well, I stopped at an island, got the bilge pumped out, back floating. We started to head back underway and ran out of gas.
Stranded without a cell signal or a radio, the family had to spend the night trapped in the Gulf.
We got the kids covered up in dry clothes, kept them warm all night. We just hunkered down and stayed strong. When
morning broke, the family got lucky and received cell signal. That's when they called the Coast Guard and were rescued.
We got a text message from them. From one of the people on the boat there, and they were at the sea buoy. Went out there and grabbed them.
The Coast Guard says this experience should be a cautionary tale to other boaters.
Most importantly, having a radio to be able to hail out for distress if you're having any problems. Again, life jackets, the normal required wreck gear that goes with being out on the water, sound signal, whether it be a whistle or an air horn. Those things are what are going to keep us from having to do our job.
And the Coast Guard brought the 17-foot skiff right here to Gulfport Harbor, and the family picked it up a little more than an hour ago.